What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cosmic Carnotaur. We're back at it again today with another video on things I do great and things I don't do very great at all in Warzone. So hopefully the point of this series is so that not only I can improve, but also I can impart some tips and tricks that I've learned over the years of playing Battle Royales, give them to you so that you can improve as a player and so you can have more fun. So let's get right into it. So starting off, I kind of skipped ahead of the video. The first 9 minutes or so are incredibly slow. We don't do a whole lot. It's pretty run-of-the-mill. Just we drop into hangars. There's about 2 people there. My teammates kill them. We roam around the outskirts of Super. We pick off a few kills. We get a UAV. We see some people are over here. So we start making our way this way, and we pick up a bounty. So that's where we're at. Pretty slow game. Some really good things are about to happen. Some really embarrassing, stupid things are about to happen. Feel free to make fun of me in the comments down below. So let's get into it. So the loadout over here on the minimap that you see, I just got my Ghost class because we bought a loadout from the money that we got from hangars. So this is the free one. Got my Ghost, got all my, all the stuff I need. I have a trophy. I see some people on this dot from the end of the UAV. Okay, I know some people are over here. I start making my way that headed this way. So right off the bat, I'm already making a huge mistake. All of my teammates are aiming this way. Nowhere near me. No way they could possibly help me. Already off to a bad start. Let's see how it goes.
Over there on that side. Y'all two go that way. I'm just going to chill this line.
See a guy drop in, take some shots, break his armor. He's trying to get his loadout. Reload, move up a little bit, maybe change my positioning. Clean him up, knock him. Doesn't have any armor. Move around, try to get a better position to fool him. He kills himself. What a punk. My teammate just gets out of the gulag, comes back, goes to his loadout. I still know they're over here because of our ping. So I'm trying to position myself through the graveyard, trying to figure out where they're at while simultaneously putting myself in a good position where I can't get shot or where I can get behind cover pretty quick. So I come through the woods, got a bunch of cover. I hear him fighting to my right.
You're good.
My teammate says he's on the way. I mount up. This guy's out in the open. Knock him. See the teammate slide to the right. I probably could have killed him under that bus. After I knock him right here, I probably could have gotten the full. Where he slides right there. But I didn't want to keep giving my position away because maybe the one dude that slid across, maybe he's playing randoms. I just didn't want to keep shooting and they see where the bullets are coming from. As you'll see in a minute, there are a few that swing around back through the graveyard. So I feel like if I would have kept shooting, it might have given my position away a little more than I wanted. Stay mounted up on the heady.
Close to me, these storages.
Let him know where I saw the last guy at. Put my ping in. 2 squads here. Obviously, that's why they're shooting. Put some shots down range.
They're all over there, Noah. Be careful, bro.
Yeah, I know. Cracked one.
Team shot the guy down low. My teammate to the right. I know there's one to my right now. As I just said, I figured there's going to be one coming to the graveyard. Knock full of that guy. See another one coming to the graveyard. Get the knocking full. UAV. Weaken him up.
Shit.
Gunsy gets the kill. So that whole incursion, start to finish, boils down to 3 things. Positioning. I position myself in cover the entire fight. So there's not one point moving from along this wall. I have cover to my right. I go up into the woods. I have cover all throughout here. And then I get to this next segment of the wall where I know they're all funneling this way. They're all moving from my left to my right. So all there are straight lines of sight where I can see. Everything that they do in front of me, I have an angle on. The only areas that I'm weak to are flank in the graveyard or flank around this long building that comes around behind my line of sight. Other than that, I know they're all right here. So there's nothing they can do except try and gain position around me. But I know that Figgy and, Noah is coming up. So if they are trying to come to the graveyard, I'm going to know they're there. And they're not going to come around this left-hand wall because I see Gunsy. Aaron. I know that he's got my whole left. He can watch the entire part of the left on his way getting up to me. So I have zero fear in the world of this entire gunfight. I know that I pretty much have free reign to mount up and just shoot to my heart's content. So after that gunfight, throw a trophy on the car, back up a little bit. My man Figgy's back over here fighting some more teams. Pull up. This guy's jumping out. I've got the UAV on him. Shoot him in the back. We know there's some more on SOS. Building by billboards, whatever you want to call them, hotels. Gunsy's already going up top.
Someone did.
There were 2 over here on the UAV. Takes me a second, but I figure out that's an enemy and not a good guy. Gunsy helps me team shot him, and he's done.
Someone else broke the door.
And I get a new camo.
Down low. Close, you see that?
Got down low, I dropped down. I'm standing up pretty much like a big sore thumb up in the middle of the air. Drop down, come to help.
Okay.
Noah gets shot in the
Security guy over
back.
here, Fig.
I knocked one over here.
You say the guy on you?
I'm going up.
Yeah. Coming.
Try to get height. So this is another instance where you want to get height. Try and think about the angles where you can see people's heads and where they can't really see you well.
Got him. Insta-kill. Insta-kill.
So the reason that I went up that side instead of trying to go from the building that he pinged. Going up the building that he pinged, he has height on me the entire time I'm coming up the stairs, regardless of which side of the stairs I come up on. He already has one of my teammates down, so I know that he's already aiming at this end of the building. He's already aiming right here. So that means that he's got to be somewhere on this corner more than likely. Also, just from listening to the sound of the bullets, that sounds like where he's at. So the reason that I come back around and go up here is I know that he can't see me. I can run all the way around here and he cannot see me. The entire way I'm going up, he can't see me. He might be able to hear me, but he can't see me. And then when I get to the top of the stairs, I'm about as close to him as I want to be, where I still have this wall for cover, so I can just go prone, or I can hide behind this stairwell and he can't do anything about it. Unless he lobs C4s or stuns, but otherwise there's nothing he can do about it. And if he does try to play to this end of the heady, I know that I have Figgy down here to my right, that if he gets too far out over here, Figgy's going to tear his head off. And then if he keeps playing this line, he's hurt Gunsy. However, I know that if he keeps playing up there, then me and Gunsy can team shot him and take him out. So the whole way, play all the way back down the line. I know that he's on that blue ping.
Over here, Fig.
Directly on that blue ping. Just from sound, where Noah got shot. I'm going to go up.
Going up.
Nothing anyone can do to me here. I have a free ticket all the way to the top of the stairs, all the way to the top to challenge this guy. I hear him taking shots to my right, very close.
Got him.
No armor, lucky for me. Done. All over. Pick up the res and we're on our way. So pull up, see this guy just kind of standing there. It's probably the same guy that fell in back on those loadouts at the beginning of the video. It's probably the same dude.
Okay.
Because it looks like more loadouts dropped
Right
here.
a little bit.
So, maybe they just have the same skin. Same thing happens. Push up. See him. Knock him. He's dead.
Oh, you're super split, big dog.
Keep moving my way through the graveyard. This whole time I'm just trying to scan and see if I can find someone. I do. Somebody bottom yellow.
Okay. Putting armor on. There's still one to our left. There's still one to our left by that bar. No one just flew in. Another one just flew in. Either buying people back.
Buying the whole squad back. Make the same play. Identical play. Come down the line, move to the woods. This guy sees me early, take some shots. Amazing stun. Really good stun by Gunsy. Basically makes him stand still, come around the corner. I didn't even really know this until afterward. That guy was prone, trying to res him. So, two-piece. Boot him up.
Yeah, there's guys all around you, Fig. We're coming.
I'm gonna buy a UAV.
Make our way.
Right here.
Just so happens that I see this guy coming back across. Still want to play my cover. Move across, try and mitigate how much time I'm out in the open. Get back up on this rock wall. Take my ping away so that I can see in there.
I did not mean to steal that kill, Aaron. I did not mean to steal it.
No, you're good.
My bad, bro. My bad, bro.
Yeah, 2,500 damage, 5 kills.
Oh yeah, coming across.
We're holding these guys gatekeeping. They're in a bad spot. They're out in the middle of nowhere. No cover. On the road. Just some rocks, but we're hitting them from 3 different angles.
Damn thing, guys.
Good team shots.
Good shit.
That's it.
Let's go.
Rotating back
They
through
might be able to
graveyard.
move these,
We're gonna try and catch these guys. We see the storm's gonna end on top of these buildings, so this side, the only way they can go is to the mountain.
Down low, right here.
Okay. I'm still in graveyard.
It's the only way. And if they go to the mountain, then we still have the graveyard to play up into them. So we still have a good amount of cover to play to the top of the mountain.
There's 3 for sure.
This guy moving slow across the field. Knock him, full him. See the guys head up top, mount. Easier shot.
I got one knock, sheriff.
I think he may have a self-revive. I think he was
Yeah, I think
last
you're right.
one,
Reload, put some armor on. Just gonna hold him right here.
You killed. Oh shit.
One more on the outside. On the outside.
Yeah.
Can't see that line. However,
Hit his armor, I didn't break it.
this is a really good instance to think of. So right here, I can't see this guy, and he just put a lot of bullets into my teammates. My teammates softened him up. However, I don't know if the guy on top has self-revive, so I can't just run straight at this guy, trying to clean up, their fight. Because if the dude on top does have a self-revive, maybe he's plating, he stands up, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, I have no cover to get to, I'm dead. So I have 2 options. I can run somewhat at an angle, get behind these storages, and play the same line that my teammates are on. I don't want to do that because he's already aimed there. He already knows that people are there. He has way less of a chance to see where I'm at or to know where I'm at and to hit me. Because look at this heady right here. All you can see is my gun and my head, and I can mount. He can't. Also, Storm's at his back, so he's already at a blatant disadvantage. So right here, I'm just going to be disciplined, hold my ground, mount up, wait for this guy to make the mistake.
I'm just going to start crawling towards the circle. So I think you guys will be able to finish him. I'm just going to work my way in.
Gunsy does the nice guy thing, doesn't even want us to res him, just crawls back towards the storm line. That way it's easier on us after we kill this guy because he's confident in our gun.
Okay.
Alright, I'm working my
Easy
way up.
kill.
Okay.
Start making my way to Gunsy, get the res.
What's up, D?
One guy sitting on the buy.
Yeah, he's
We're just
on-
waiting
on
for
the roof,
Figgy.
On the roof.
Not really a whole lot we can do. We're pretty split. He was going over there to buy Noah back.
That building.
Just put some shots, maybe spook him off.
No.
Figgy's running like a madman.
Just keep running, bro.
We're watching over him. See this guy on the line.
Left ping.
You're fucking covered, baby. Let's fucking go. I should have been dead there. He's fucking dog shit. That's why he come this way, come my way.
I feel that way. Feel that 100%,
Yeah, I'm going to
bro.
cut him off here.
I'm still outside. I'm still outside the line.
Knocked one.
Coming back.
It's the whole team.
Oh,
Man. It's the whole team.
oh,
Let's come this
I
way,
knocked him
man.
blue. He should have been dead.
Right there, man.
That's a tough one. I was just a little bit more split off trying to get hide on the hill, and they wanted to go in and cut that guy off. It's a tricky situation. I probably should have been there, honestly. It's probably on me. I should have been there to help.
Won that.
It's just I kind of positioned myself a little poorly whenever we were coming out of storm, so I couldn't really help them. I couldn't put any shots down range to help get them out of that situation. So I know those guys got to be coming to me, so they're going to be close. So I'm going to have to fight them anyway.
Yeah, I saw what happened, bro. When you played Crowder.
Now I'm going to have to try and play height.
I'm fucking dead.
As we all know, height is #1. Just get a little bit lucky. Get a stopping power. I have height. They're out in the open. They have to come to me. Hear him below me. See this guy running across the field late. Straggler. Put him down. Reload. Hear this guy a little bit too late. Thank God I had stopping power. Put some armor on while I got some
There's still one
time.
more under me.
Thank God he didn't know where I was
Just
at.
absolutely shit on those kids, bro.
And put him out.
Oh, you scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I just had to come get that.
Oh. You see that, Figgy? You like that shit?
So right here,
Try to make for my loadout or just leave it? 'Cause I
I'm-
gotta go.
we're in a weird
It's up to you, it's your
position.
call. I'm gonna try and make my way over to the bar, get Fig back.
We see this team on the mountain right here. We engage, put some shots on them. Whole squad there. So we've got to try and figure out how we can play, because the storm's at our back, so now we're in a bad position. Limited cover. We didn't get any knocks or fulls, so we don't know exactly how many. It could be a full team, could be 3, could be 2. It's just me and Gunsy. Try and play this line to our left. Try and put a little bit of space between us. But now we've got our entire left exposed. And there are people over to our left on that buy. Sounds like they're fighting another team.
I don't like this guy's
Still trying to figure out where these guys are at. I would expect them to try and hold this line on us.
Remember,
Solid over here.
there is people gonna be coming out of the town from your left.
Right behind us. Yep, there it is. Calls in a precision on top of us.
To the map.
Whole squad. Go prone, try and stay alive.
This guy's kilo sucks compared to mine.
And I just try and make a break for it. The squad previous to this is still up here.
In front of you.
Mind you, they're still fighting up here. Bad shots. Couldn't get the knock.
You're gonna have to rotate here a little bit to the left.
Cut to the
Try
right.
and go back down and get a fully loaded class. That way I have more ammo. Absolutely bites me in the rear. I lose almost all my plates.
Yep. Straight away. Yep. That's on you. They're busy.
Push up. I hear him find another squad. Trying to third party a little bit here. Gunsy takes one out.
You're getting sniped by
Move up a little bit. See this guy deep to my left.
another one. Jump.
I know that as soon as that second guy starts to shoot me, I'm pretty much dead, so I just go ahead and go for the finish. I also know I have a self-revive, so it's not a big deal. Or it's not too big of a deal. I can still pick myself up.
Heal and then go left. Yep.
Try and play the storm line. I got the rest of the gas mask. Juke and Jow go down the hill. Change the elevation on them.
Lay down the hill. You got covered it. Oh, you don't got plate.
And that's it. So,
20 feet.
I finally got a 20 after 54 days.
a tough chain of events. How I could have played this whole thing a lot better. So after we get out of this engagement right here, this engagement right here pretty much seals our fate. So right here, we make the decision to try and sweep around and catch some more kills coming out of the back end of Boneyard. We know there's still quite a bit left. I'm trying to go for a PR. I'm a little greedy here, so that kind of shoots us in the foot. Also, we've only got 2 people up, so we're already, men down getting in these gunfights.
Big bat.
So pushing up, we see this guy. This guy has no idea we're here. He has no idea we're here. All we have to do is be patient, communicate. Hey, I'm going to shoot this guy 3, 2, 1. We team shot this guy. We both have kilos. He's down. He's dead. We don't ever have to worry about him again. The gulag's closed. He can't get back in the game unless his teammates buy him back. But they're a man down, so the chance of us killing them and then being out of the game completely is way higher. So, already off the bat, I don't think I rush. Just start spraying. Poor shots, break his armor, can't get the knock. His teammate comes up to help, as he should. I don't have a sight on his teammate, really. I can't see a whole lot in there.
That's a bad
I just
spot.
back up, reload. So, already off to a tough start. Poor communication, poor shots, not a good combination. So, then we move up. We should not have stopped here. We should have continued to play down this rail line and gotten all the way down to this car right here. So, about right here. We should have played all the way down and either tried to get up in this forest and play away from these buildings. These buildings have so much height on us, such a better angle on us. There's no way we can compete with them. There's no way. There was nothing we could have done to outgun these guys unless we just get all headshots with the sniper. Neither one of us have a sniper. It's not worth it. And we still have the squad right here. So they need to be our main priority, because if we keep playing down this line, there's a very good chance that we catch them either rotating, because as we move up, we get here, they're here. If we would have played down this line, we would have moved parallel with them. As we get to these train cars, there's a very strong likelihood we get ahead of them. It's a very strong likelihood we get ahead of them. We then gain the advantage. Their back is up against the storm wall. We can play slow and methodical, pick them off. We get more kills in the long run. But instead, poor decision. And it ultimately boils down to me not being patient enough to hold my gunfire, the trigger discipline. I just start shooting. I'm trying to get that kill. I'm trying to get that 20 bomb. I'm all in my head. So not moving a whole lot. Just see the guy at the end.
I don't like this.
Which is another thing. If we push all the way up to these train cars, which this expanse of land right here is very barren. There's pretty much nothing we have as cover unless we go off to our left and then back. If we go off to our left and then back, if we do that, then it takes us away. We may not be able to flank this team as easily. We would more than likely clean this guy up and then wait for these guys to funnel to us. So either we have more options if we continue to play down this train track line and get away from these houses, because as we get away from these houses, their advantage goes away. And that's what we want to do. We want to take their advantage away from them.
Guys, kilo as much as mine.
Check it out over there.
Also, one thing, really small thing, take your pings away. When you ping where something's at, more than likely your teammates' eyes just automatically flicker from right here to right here, like to look at that ping. So once you got something pinged, that's a big chunk of your user interface that goes away. So look at this ping. I mean, look at how, just for reference, look how big loadout drop is. You can fit 2 people behind that symbol and those numbers and letters. When you have something pinged, and you don't need that ping anymore, your teammates are already looking that way, or you're already playing into that objective in some way, take the ping away. Take the ping away. There's no point in having it there. All it does is it clutters up your user interface. There's a really good chance that someone's going to get behind that ping at some point, and then you can't see anything in the gunfight. So take your pings away if you can. Obviously, don't risk dying, but take your pings away.
I don't like this guy's kilo as much as mine.
Check it out over there.
Saw one over here.
There is people gonna be coming out of town from your left. Yep, you see him. You see the, yep, he was on the map.
Right here, I see these guys. The second that I turn to see these guys, we should wait for the drop down, wait for the precision to go away, and run as fast as we can to get to this next chain. Because we're already so far behind the rotation that these guys made. Because we stopped, took up shop, we saw a guy move over here. This group already rotated around. We know they're already moving. We're so far from zone that we're caught out in the open from this squad and this squad. We should have played this line so much faster. Should have made the move down the line. That way we can at least get in a good gunfight with this squad. Hopefully get out of there. That way, as you see later, we're not running out in the storm. Poor shots. Got to play it up. Nothing I can do. Right here. The second I turn to run, hey, I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here. I'm running. I'm dipping. I'm not in this fight anymore. I'm out. Anything. I don't let my teammate know what I'm doing until I get all the way up to the loadout, pretty much. So let's look at this.
I moved up here.
Yeah. I get all the way to the loadout. I move 30 meters before I tell my teammate where I'm at. Let your teammates know where, because he's still in this fight. He's still in this fight using ammo, using tacticals, getting shot at, using armor. He's still in this fight. I've already left. Look at the amount of space I've covered already. He doesn't even know. So he has that much more space to cover before he can help me or be within shooting distance of what I'm about to see, because he can't see what I see now. So I've immediately put us at a very big disadvantage.
I moved up here.
I see the guy to the left. Again, poor shot. However, he is looking at me, so I have no choice but to just put some shots down range, maybe scare him off or get the knock and the kill. A little rushed. I did have a tree. I could have mounted up more than likely. However, I thought in my head at the time that it would have taken to mount up, he would have had time to dial in on me, maybe kill me. So, hindsight 2020, I probably should have just mounted up and just gotten really accurate kilo shots on him, knocked him, killed him. Would have made this gunfight a lot easier coming out. But trigger discipline, slow down a little bit, take better shots. I rush it a little bit here, miss out on a pretty easy kill. Right here. Don't come back for this loadout. Don't come back for it. No sense in coming back for this loadout. Now I just shoehorn myself into being locked in on this box. It's pretty much my only piece of cover. And I just opened up my entire right to the guys that I just saw. Very poor move.
Cut to the right.
I have to use up all my plates. Luckily for us, this team gets another fight, so it allows us to move across this line or get across the road. We can come back up into the hill with them.
You get sniped by your left shield. Yep. Another one.
Shots down range. I get knocked. And right here, the storm's on us. We have no choice but to move up into this guy. He's already on the storm. He doesn't really have to move a whole lot. He picks us off.
Keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting.
I gotta move up. Yeah.
Heal and then go left. Yep. Keep going left. Left, left, left. Yep. You good. Behind that car. Yep.
Whole squad fighting over there.
Hill, you got covered there. Oh, you don't got plate.
Oh, I got shot.
Fuck it, bro. Got your 20 to you.
I found.
So, long story short, communicate. Hold up on your shots for just a little bit. Have some trigger discipline. That way you can take good, accurate shots you know are going to down somebody and aren't just going to waste time and give your entire squad's position away. Because the first time that I engaged with that guy, he had no idea where I was at. No idea. I could have stopped, cooked a burger, probably read the paper. I had a lot of time. I could have stopped, taken my time, probably mounted up on something, and insta-killed that guy. Would have never had to fight him again. Number 3, when you're a man down, you've got to move with your teammates. You cannot just run off, try and get in a better position. It's not going to do you very well. So, communicate, communicate, communicate. Slow down on your shots a little bit. Make sure that you're playing with your team. So right there, I got a little bit in my head thinking about how I was going to get, 20 plus kills. Stupid, 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 stupid. So, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all got something out of this. I hope you learned something. Hopefully it's something that you can apply. Hopefully it's something you can apply to your gameplay and your friends' gameplay, and hopefully it helps you get a win or helps you improve your KD. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about what was going on. Other than that, guys, I'm out, and I'll see you in the next one.